Welcome to Smart Remarks, where the Democrats are being worthless and weak. Now drop and give me health care reform.
The only thing we have to fear is fear itself.
So the big news of the week is the special election up in Massachusetts, where Republican Scott Brown beat Democrat Martha Coakley for Ted Kennedy's old seat. It's a humiliating loss for the Democrats, and Republicans are quick to crow that this shows Americans are pining for the good old days of George W. Bush or something. And even some Democrats like Lanny Davis in the Wall Street Journal said that this shows the Democrats have moved too far to the left, and if they want to be relevant again, they have to move back to the center. It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Look, anyone who thinks that Obama has governed as a flaming liberal either doesn't know history or hasn't been paying much attention. The left wanted the U.S. to pull back in Iraq and Afghanistan. They didn't get it. The left wanted a public option. They haven't gotten it. What has the left gotten? And the answer is not much. Obama and the Democrats have governed as centrists, squishy centrists, and that's the problem. Democrats have long been characterized by Republicans as being weak, and unfortunately the party does everything it can to live down to that reputation. Blogger Roy Adroso in the Village Voice put it perfectly this week in a headline when he wrote that Brown wins Massachusetts race, giving GOP 41-59 majority in the Senate. Later in the week, a Democratic congressional staffer emailed Josh Marshall at TalkingPointsMemo.com to say that, quote, the main emotion people in the Democratic caucus are feeling is relief at this turn of events. Now they have a ready excuse for not getting anything done. This is pathetic. So here's a little unsolicited advice for the Democratic Party. Man up. Can't we all just get along? No, you can't. The country is divided ideologically, and Republicans are going to oppose anything you do, not on substance, but simply because you are Democrats, and Democrats are the enemy. They reject the very idea of compromise and common ground, but you have to govern anyway, and the way you do that is by standing up for the things you believe in. But unfortunately, Democrats seem to have a very difficult time doing this. Because it's all about the bipartisanship, can't we all just get along here? We'll jettison the guts of our proposal, and then maybe you'll support it. No, but please, just love us. This is weakness, and Americans detest weakness. Unfortunately, the message hasn't gotten through. Whether they agree entirely or not, what Americans want is leaders who stand up and say, this is what I believe in, I'm going to fight for this, and this is why you should believe it too. That's how you make a difference. That's called leadership. But unfortunately, the Democratic Party too often telegraphs the exact opposite, that even they don't believe the things they're saying. And if they don't believe it, why should the country?
The message that I think, and the antidote that I'd give is we got to be tougher. I've said that Democrats haven't been tough enough. George Bush would have had the health care bill done a long time ago, and it would have gone through reconciliation, would have been what we wanted. And